time right now for your first hurricane update as we take a look at Tropical Storm Leslie. Tropical Storm and Hurricane watches have been issued for parts of southern and eastern Newfoundland, which are expected to be directly affected by Tropical Storm Leslie. The storm is going to have both direct and indirect effects on the province. The first thing that we have to look at is a frontal low, which is currently over the Maritimes. Now, that low is going to move very slowly eastward, and with the presence of Leslie in the Atlantic, the trough is going to slow down, so it's basically going to be stationary for the most part. Between 30 and 70 millimeters rain has already fallen from this trough. More is expected today. The front will likely begin to merge with Leslie by tonight, and the two systems are expected to combine, crossing Newfoundland Tuesday, giving additional heavy rainfall to some of the already warned areas. The likelihood of Leslie's center now making landfall over Newfoundland looks almost certain, and that is according to the Canadian Hurricane Center. So we're going to keep you updated on this storm. We have the very latest on our website at wxcenter.com. There you can get the latest watches and warnings. We also have a special Leslie page that you can take a look at to get the latest information on there.
Alright everybody, time right now to take a look at what's expected as we get hit with Tropical Storm Leslie. Beginning with the Avalon, overnight tonight we're looking at overcast skies, winds northwest at 80 kilometers an hour, low tonight of 16. And then for Tuesday, rain at times heavy, probably going to pick up about 40 millimeters, possibly a bit more. Winds tomorrow northeast gusting to 120, daytime high tomorrow of 19. So the winds are the big story for the Avalon. And for the south coast tonight, we're looking at rainfall amount tonight 10 millimeters, winds northwest 60 kilometers an hour, and a low tonight of 16. Then for tomorrow, rain possibly going to pick up 75 millimeters, winds tomorrow gusting to 100 kilometers an hour from the northeast, and a high of 19. And then for central Newfoundland, overnight tonight, a few clouds and a low 13, rain beginning before morning, winds tonight north 70 kilometers an hour. Then for tomorrow, looking at rain at times heavy, rainfall amount tomorrow 19 millimeters, winds north at 70 kilometers an hour, and high tomorrow of plus 20 degrees. And then as we take a look at the west coast tonight, rainfall amount 50 millimeters, winds north 55 kilometers an hour, and a low of 11 tomorrow. Looking at rain continuing, rainfall amount tomorrow, big story, possibly 150 millimeters of rain. Winds tomorrow not too bad, northwest 50, and a high tomorrow of 19 degrees. And that is the latest update on what's expected with Tropical Storm Leslie. A marine weather update now. One of the big things we're going to see with Leslie is the possibility of coastal erosion and elevated water levels, mainly along southeast regions of Newfoundland. That includes Ramie and Canagra, also for the Burin Peninsula, the Avalon, even the north and northeast Avalon as well. And wave heights just where the storm passes, just along the south coast, 12-meter waves possible, 11 meters toward the east coast, and then 7 as we get toward the northeast, and then 6 along southern facing shores, and 3 meters for the west coast. And another thing we are expecting, of course, obviously we're going to see a lot of winds with this. Take a look at some of the wind barbs here. 40 knots, all these are 40 knots, which equates to about 72 kilometers an hour. These are what the winds are going to be, but of course we're going to see higher gusts, possibly exceeding 120, even 140 for some marine districts. So the best advice is to stay away from the water for the duration of this storm. Even if you're going to just watch the waves, it's advised you simply do not do that, simply due to the fact that some of these waves can sneak up on you. And when we get tropical storms and hurricanes, of course, always the possibility of recurrence as well. That is the latest update on your marine weather forecast.